on.
I know, right?
You know, it's a me thing, you know.
That's true. Give me the mic box.
Give me the mic box.
You don't look good on there. Cool. I don't have to do a thing.
Mic check, of course. Now you talk.
Mic check, 1 2
Yo,
1 2.
you ain't gotta talk that.
You will. Let me
we can move that down a little bit.
Oh, the sound in your ear.
No, I don't got nothing in my ears. It's just the wavelengths on the audio file a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Your voice carries. You know, you gave that to your daughter.
Your voice carries.
All right, so I'll make sure. Oh, let me put this on silent.
You wanna put it on silent?
Yeah, it's on silent. All right, let's get it.
You wanna get into it?
Yep.
What do you wanna get into first, Ash?
This is you. This is you. I'm matching you.
What do you mean you're matching?
This is all sports. I don't want to talk about nothing else but sports.
Nothing else but sport. We have to talk about a little bit of like what you're sick of. You're on Facebook every single day, and there's no way you don't get a feeling of, or just feeling some type of way towards the younger generation or people who are in your generation that you might feel like, why are you doing this? Or you feel embarrassed.
I don't know. I mean, only thing I look on Facebook for is like old friends of mine that I haven't seen since I left Kansas City. That's all I use Facebook for.
Only.
That's only. And playing my games.
She
Somebody just stole $82 million from my Monopoly.
First she was on Candy Crush.
And now Monopoly.
No. Then she was on the little wooden puzzle joint.
I'm still on that one. Come on.
No, and then she had like the little beaker joints where you had to put the balls in the color order.
I'm still on that one.
You and your games. You still playing Marcus? Or you took all your money?
I took out Marcus' money. I bankrupted him.
You bankrupt. That's kind of.
I'll only bankrupt him because I know he's not playing, so I can knock his.
He's working.
You know, I'm knocking his monuments down. All right.
Monuments.
Well, since you want to just talk about football.
Oh, we can talk about basketball. Oh, I don't know many people. Oh, we.
No, actually, we can get into basketball later because Ja Morant's civil court case just started. I don't know if you heard about it.
No.
It's when he actually like hit a teenager. He was like
Oh,
17
yeah.
in like 2021. But football.
Okay.
I know you're mad. You know.
Oh yeah. I'm heated. Heated.
To be honest, I've been saying like not gonna lie, on Instagram lately I've been saying like as a Chiefs fan I am embarrassed about how Pat Mahomes is carrying himself and not looking towards the team first before like pointing fingers.
I can tell you what Pat Mahomes' problem is. We don't have a wide receiver who knows how to separate. Pat likes to throw the deep ball. He cannot throw to these receivers because they're rookies. They do not know how to separate. Now, if we had D-Hop, if we had DK Metcalf, if we had who else can if we had Mike Evans, if we had somebody from Philly, you know, who's that? DeAndre Swift?
Swift? From where? Philly?
Yeah.
Devontae?
Okay, Devontae. Anyway, if we had a veteran wide receiver who knows how to separate, that's the only reason why Tyreek is good. Besides his speed, he knows how to separate. He knows how to create that separation. Sky Moore.
What about Cooper
Kupp? Jefferson. Let's talk about that guy.
But we can't, regardless of the skill level, they got drafted because they can catch. But 33 drop passes this year. Did you know that?
33. Yeah.
33.
Yeah, that's why his go-to is Kelsey. When he needs to go to Kelsey, he goes to Kelsey. When we need that yardage, we get that yardage.
But Kelsey, I was talking to Ken about this. What is the issue with Kelsey specifically catching the ball, getting into open space, and then just going
Kelsey, he's too big. He's a big guy.
go down. If you you're big, and if you can truck him,
Okay,
truck him.
but you have to understand. Usually when we go to Kelsey, we're third and long. Well, we throw it to him in a flat, and he can get around.
That's why.
And we're trying to get to a field goal line. That's all we use Kelsey for. But
It's
now
so telling though. That's the bad thing.
it's only telling this year because we don't have Hardman. Can't stay healthy.
Everybody, in my eyes, everybody sucks. I
don't think we suck. I don't think we suck. I don't think the play calling sucks. I think the skill level is what it is. It is. Okay, we used Sky Moore in the Super Bowl last year. He was on the 10-yard line. He didn't have that far to go. We used Kadarius Toney in the Super Bowl. He was on the 20-yard line. Tap, 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 dancing down the sideline. But he got good balance. I give him that.
What about?
But when he hears footsteps behind him,
What about Valdez?
he's just been a major disappointment. I don't know what happened. Valdez was two catches last Super Bowl, 2 prime catches. But look where he was. Facing the ball, right there, all he had to do was sit down. How hard is that? When you're running to the ball, when you got to shift the body, no says I.
I think I can. If I'm at that level, of course, because I clearly got there. But if I get to that level, there's no reason that you should be dropping passes. Look at that. See?
There's no reason. No reason. Now, there are a couple of times that Pat didn't put him in a leading pass. Pat put that pass right here. That pass right here is going to get picked off every time. Ricochet up off your pass. Every time. Every time. You put that pass in that left hand, forward hand, that defender can't get to him. I put that one on Pat.
I get that you have to put the ball where the defender can't get to it, but at some point the receiver has to
Be able to make adjustments.
Yeah, because, well, for one, you're going to have to look at the ball getting thrown to you. And if you can't read the ball coming out of your quarterback's hands, how else do you think Pat Mahomes can make those sidearm passes? Because they can see the ball out his hands.
Well, all I know is this draft class are still playing like they're in college.
Some of them.
Been in there 2 years, they're still playing like they're in college.
Them boys on Philly playing like they grown men.
And look what happened in Philly last 2 weeks. I mean, he couldn't even do the tush push 2 weeks in a row.
I really hate that.
I do too. The bro shove, the tush push. I've always hated that quarterback sneak stuff.
Y'all brotherly love, y'all love y'all love is weird. Weird.
But look, they've held Philly to 19 and 13 points.
That is sad.
That's sad.
I would rather take losing to the Colts and Lions, and who else did we lose to? Oh, the Bills. I would rather take those L's than any other losses to the Cowboys.
Look with Miami. They got beat by a 4-8 team.
No, but that was spectacular though. Even though I didn't really watch it, it was crazy because I was watching, playing GTA, 2025, number 6, can't wait, but I was playing GTA with the men, and I look back, 13-27, fourth quarter, okay, that's fine.
It's over.
Wrap up this mission, go to bed. Look back.
2027.
I was like, wait, there must have been like a pick 6 or something. And then I'm like, okay, it's like 5 minutes left or something, like 2 minutes. Look back, 28-27 with like less than a minute. I'm like, what the living crap?
And Miami had plenty. It was a minute 48. They had
And
plenty.
Tyreek did come back. But the Jalen Waddle hit, I'm surprised he actually stayed in the game.
Yeah.
I would have put
Yep.
myself out.
Yeah.
The NFL overlooks every single tackle and fines accordingly. I'm pretty sure he's going to have like 43K envelope from FedEx waiting in his locker.
All I know is Mahomes and Andy, you're going to get fined for something that they know they were right on. Okay, it may have been a penalty. Well, Kadarius, did he get the thumbs up from the lineman?
It's his job, though.
To get the thumbs up? Or
Yes,
is it,
I learned that from college.
I get that.
I learned that from Pee Wee, from Merriweather.
but
and
then
playing
call it
freshman.
consistently. That's my thing.
Oh, yeah.
Call it consistent. I said,
Here we got the pictures from what's your picture from? What game was it? Oh,
Waddle.
Oh, was it last night?
Waddle.
It was last night. Waddle lined up on the line. And what was it? Chargers in Baltimore.
Yep.
Yeah, on the line. I understand where the frustration is consistent. I understand that, but in the moment, it's down to the player. People make mistakes.
Didn't we get that same call? Didn't we get that same call in 2018 against Patriots?
But you're on the defense. You don't get a thumbs up on the defense. You should know where you're lining up on the defense.
You should know where you're lining up, period.
No, but the receivers, you have to know if you're on or off, because then it's an illegal
You were above
formation.
the ball, though. You were above the ball. So then if he was back, he would have got a penalty. He says
No,
he was uncovered.
No, if it was back, I believe, then
He wasn't eligible.
depending on if he's close enough to being on sides or like on, as a receiver. But if he's off,
He's not an eligible receiver.
either that or it's like an illegal formation, because you need to have like at least enough receivers on the field.
Well, I don't care whose fault it is.
Kadarius is nobody but Kadarius's.
That too, but still, okay, here's my thing. If he was offsides, onside, whatever, the play should have been called dead. Bottom line, plays. How many times have offense been offsides and we pull out the game and they throw the flag and call the play? Too many.
An offensive flag?
Yes, when we have pulled out the gate, when we have been off, false start, whatever, offsides, referees are not consistent in that call. Sometimes they let the play go, offsides, offense, and call it back. Sometimes they blow it dead immediately on offense. I'm not even talking about defense. On offense. Offense. So again, it comes back down to consistency of play calling. That's all it is. Consistent. And we got history of Sheffers. History of Sheffers. It's no secret he don't like the Chiefs. It is no secret. There's a few other teams out there that he don't like. It is no secret. The NFL.
But apply it to basketball. What do you tell me, or what do you think Coach Gary would tell us when the refs ain't getting us calls?
Stop looking for the refs to get a call.
Play the game.
Right.
All right. So Chiefs, play the game.
Yeah.
Stop crying. Play the game.
We're playing the game, but you can't. You have to be consistent. You have to. If
At
it's
some point,
offsides,
screw consistency. You gotta play just to play, because one, you're getting paid. What do you?
right there, we played the game, and guess what? He let the play go all the way to the end zone. All the way to the end zone. And then you go call flag? Come on. You can't tell me that. No, sir.
It depends. It depends.
No, it don't depend.
Well, what about the pass interference from Green Bay?
There were 3 pass interferences.
I saw the 2.
There were 3 DPIs.
I don't think the Kelsey one was when he was the Hail Mary. It's a Hail Mary. They're all down there. If it's like an over-exaggerated push, then I understand. But it was like a body movement looking for the ball. That one maybe. But the other ones, they were blatant pass interference. You cannot hold a guy, hold his face mask, wrap him,
and tell me that's not a pass interference. Call something. Call holding. I don't care what you call. Call something.
Call something.
Call something. Come on. Come on. We can go all day about this now. Come on.
Well, what other than the Chiefs, what other teams are surprising you
I knew eventually Sean Payton was going to turn them Denver Broncos around. I knew eventually.
Broncos, let's ride. Let's ride.
Yeah.
We
We only one game ahead of them
it's
now.
that new daddy swag.
I know,
It's that
he
new dad
just
swag.
had that 9-pound baby.
9 pounds?
9 pounds.
That's what was that, 3 pounds over me?
Yeah. Amora Princess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sierra.
I mean, go ahead. And she had it the same night they won. Not this past weekend, the weekend before that. When they won, she had the baby right after the game. So, but you can't stop McCaffrey. Can't stop a lot of these running backs.
They're pissing me off. But you know what I believe? Put anybody under center with the offense that the 49ers have, they'll perform. I don't know why people are guzzling your boy over in Frisco.
Who?
Mr. Irrelevant, Purdy.
He's got a good team.
Put him on a different team. He is not the same. I'm so
Oh,
sick.
exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
sick of everybody talking and putting him on a high pedestal.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't think Pat Mahomes would do as good, or if not better?
Look at that. If it wasn't for CD Lamb, Dallas would be hurt. Who else can he really throw to?
I mean, he got Gallup, Ferguson.
He don't do it though. They may get 2 or 3 passes a game. Most of them passes are going Pollard or CD Lamb, or he's going to run it.
I can't.
Dak is overrated, so we can move on from him.
Dak is overrated.
Dak is
Ooh,
over-
do you think Tori's gonna like that statement? Dak is overrated.
Oh, Dak is overrated. Yeah. Come on.
I think he's getting the recognition that he probably deserved or should have gotten. He's like, yeah, I can. Well, he probably shouldn't get recognition because it's taken him this long, but at least he's getting somewhere. It's like an A for effort type of thing, participation medal, but Saints are disappointing. Falcons don't know how to run the ball. They don't know how to. Y'all draft a running back and don't know how to use them.
Okay, so we talk about disappointing quarterbacks. Come on.
You said I was gonna give Bijan a chance last weekend, and he got his
You told me not to give Bijan.
I told you I did.
I
And
know.
He was like, no.
Yeah, but you the one the week before said about after week 4 they ain't giving him the ball. I'm not using him.
Yeah, but then I took a chance, like I said.
And he got it.
Yeah, with 9 people on the field. They had 9 people on the field.
And they got to call it back.
No. The Falcons had 11. The Bucks had 9 on defense. So too bad you had 9 people. Too bad.
So that's not a penalty?
No, it's penalty if it's more.
More.
Yeah. It's so sad. Gave up a touchdown.
Well, C.J. Stroud, he's finding his. He's
He got
finding it.
slammed this
Yeah,
past.
he did.
No, I think it was real. I think it was close to that Tua status because it was raining, and once he snapped his head back, you could see like the water it may be exaggerated, but like the water, you could see it coming from the ground and off his helmet. That's how bad it was. And you can't protect a quarterback like that. I mean, if you tackle him below the legs and he just doesn't know how to fall, I mean.
Yeah. Jets are disappointing this year.
You think? Well, I think it's expected. Once Aaron Rodgers went down, I knew it wasn't.
But he had a chance. He had a chance to get another quarterback, and he said, "No, I'm investing all the money. We're rolling with Zach. We know he can do it."
I knew Zach couldn't do it. They tried him last year. Look what happened. They got Aaron Rodgers.
How you feel about Josh Dobbs? Is it Josh Dobbs?
Joshua Dobson, yeah. He's pretty cool. He's an astrophysicist or something.
I don't care about that. He's playing football.
He does like, I think he does like half and half or like 75-25 because he was just down in like Florida or whatever at the NASA thing doing some astronomy.
Maybe that's his problem. Dude, are you gonna play football or are you gonna be a physicist?
He a chia pet. He goes from here. No, he said he went bald or he started losing hair, cut it off, and then he grew it out. Yeah, and then he started losing it again. He was like, you know what? Yeah, the Rhode Island coach, well, he used to be, the Providence coach back in back in the 2010s, he used to have probably still does, have alopecia. Jaden Smith.
Well, what do you think about, let's switch gears for a minute.
Oh, switching gears.
What do you think about moving the Capitals and
Caps, yes. Wizards, fuck out of here.
You can't say that.
I'll bleep it out of here, but they can read my lips. Fuck out of here. Caps are always welcome. I'm fine with the Caps. JP, Kuzma, Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones is pretty tough, but JP and Kuzma, no. They are not welcome.
In Virginia?
Northern Virginia, not at all.
Well, all I know is they're coming.
They're going to make an announcement tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow, it says right here.
Thursday.
Yeah, and tomorrow in Alexandria. I don't know what time.
And let's see, where they gonna be in Alexandria? Where is it gonna be?
Let me see. Event in Potomac Yard.
Okay, all right. We were down there. We were down.
Virginia's offer being close to $1 billion. How about give them $800 million for the damn Caps, and then maybe we'll look at the.
Well, both of them got to go. Both of them, because they getting that stuff up out of Capitol Arena. You see, the Mystics are already gone.
Where'd they go?
They don't even play at Capitol Arena anymore.
Claude Moore or Ida Lee?
No, they play someplace else over in, I want to say Southeast.
DC?
Yeah,
No, stay out of there.
or Southwest. One of them. Yeah.
Southwest. Not sponsored.
I'm just saying.
But they actually, speaking of Dobbs, Vikings are planning to start Nick Mullins. He actually, guess who he used to play for? 49ers. And, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he almost performed the same way that Purdy's playing, just not in the same timeline. Because Nick Mullins only played not even a full year with him. He got a couple games, a couple starts or whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong. Love to learn.
I don't know about that.
No, I don't know.
But
How are you with baseball? How deep are you into baseball? When's the last time you ever looked at baseball? Since the Royals won back in 2014?
Hey, they won a couple of years ago.
The Royals?
Yeah. Yes, we did. Look at it.
The Royals.
Yeah, look it up when the Royals won the World Series.
All right, not 2014. It was 2015.
That was almost 10 years ago?
Yeah, that was the latest one.
Are you sure?
Yo, we only got 2.
85 and 15? Yeah, I remember 85. I was in college. We beat the Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals.
Ooh.
Because
Ooh.
your grandmother's brother was a big Cardinals fan.
Yeah, I'm
And
split
he-
half and half right now.
He cussed me out.
I think, speaking of the Cardinals, too, they just gave up freaking Tyler O'Neill, I think. Frick, I was so mad.
Sure would have been nice if we could have gotten Hollywood.
Marquise?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you remember Juan Soto, who used to play for the Nationals?
No.
Wow. You don't even know who Shohei Ohtani is?
No. I only know him because the year you wanted a jersey. Baseball's not my thing.
Well, they just got traded. Juan Soto went from the Nationals to the Padres, and now he's from the Padres to a Yankee. You know they have a BS no facial hair rule?
At the Yankees?
Yes. You cannot grow a beard, stash, no chops, I don't even think.
Really?
Yeah,
That's not a bad thing.
it is 2023. y'all Yankee fans, I know y'all think it's BS for grown men not even to grow facial hair. While
So cut yours off.
Bro, cut what off?
Your mustache and your
Then I look like my father.
Well, right now you look like your mother, so what's wrong with that?
I'm fine with the way I look. See, I love the way I look. You're gonna love the way I look. Men's Warehouse, you know what I'm saying?
Right, okay.
Hey man, I'm just trying to start stuff, man.
Yeah, you are. That's exactly what you're doing. So who's in the lineup this week for football? Who's in the lineup?
Who's in the lineup for this week?
I know Casey's playing the Patriots. We got flexed out of Monday night. That's okay. You didn't need to stay up Monday night and watch
Who
them.
wanted to watch the damn Packers last night lose to DeVito and the Giants?
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. That was something else.
You know, and Coming to America, the Eddie Murphy movie,
The new one or the old one?
the old one. Do you remember what he said to his boss when he came in? He was like, he was talking about the American football game he caught last night. He said, the Packers of Green Bay played the Giants of New York, and the Giants scored or won the game by kicking the pigskin up to the big yellow H. And that's exactly how they won last night.
Yeah.
That's exactly how they won last night.
That wasn't one of my favorite movies. You know, I'm in the love sappy happy movies.
I can't do sappy happy movies. I think they're just corny. It's just like, y'all really like this? How do y'all get entertained? Like the Hallmark stuff. What is that?
Oh, Christmas in July, man, don't hate. Do not hate.
It's joke. The 4th of July.
Christmas in July. Don't hate.
I'm a man of a person. I'm a man who moves on the matter of gain, as in I look at every situation of what can I gain from it. So, what can I gain from watching Christmas movies in July?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, it only cut off for a second, I promise. I saw it when the screen went out.
Okay.
Unless it stopped before that, but
You gotta watch the numbers.
the whole time?
How else are you gonna make sure?
So, who else is playing this weekend?
Chiefs and Patriots.
Oh, Chiefs. They got a little revenge on whatchamacallit.
I mean Mac Jones and Zappy.
Yeah.
Wait, did they have Bridgewater? Should have kept them.
Yeah.
Jets and Dolphins.
I don't know.
Dolphins.
Yeah. It
Well-
could be another freak thing. Where are they playing?
Dolphins. So they're
But they played the Dolphins last
no,
night.
but it was that night, and no, hear me out. This is what they do. The home team gets to choose the jerseys, right? They're in Florida. Their stadium is designed, the opening, for the away side to be directly in the sun during the days.
Okay.
So, and he said, so when you're in direct sunlight, that's when it's at its hottest. There was a game, I think it was either Tennessee at the Dolphins or Minnesota at Dolphins, I don't know. But the sideline differences was 30 degrees. Miami side was in the shade, 90 degrees. The other side was 120. And Miami chooses to wear white, reflects heat, which makes the other way team wear dark jerseys. That adds more heat, can get heat stroke. I think they should be sued.
Oh my God, you are reaching. Oh, you're reaching.
I know, but I think it's kind of not ridiculous that they do that, but it's kind of crazy how like it could lead to like someone getting heat stroke because not everybody's body is the
I
same.
think everybody should. I think every dome. There's enough money in the NFL.
Dome with real grass?
A dome with a I don't care. You could have a turf. I don't know. Whatever's better. But I'm just saying a retractable
Retractable roof?
roof. That way, if it's too damn hot, like it was when we went to Jacksonville.
Well, what about Minnesota or Detroit? Even remember when Detroit...
They have domes.
No, they had a dome, but it wasn't just built to pass. Remember?
They still have a dome. The one that collapsed was New Orleans.
Really?
Yes, that's the dome that collapsed.
No, I thought it was the one... No, I thought it was the one in Detroit because it had snow and it just...
Well, But was that the Silver Dome?
Yeah, I think so. Like
What's
that.
the
It was
what's
like
the
that.
What's the Minnesota Dome called?
Yeah, Harriet the Spy.
I don't know.
Harriet the Spy behind the camera.
Well, all I know is I'd be a season ticket holder if
A season ticket holder.
if
That's a
we-
lot of money.
if we had a dome. I'd be a season ticket
So,
holder for
having a-
KC. I'd
having-
be jet setting every time KC played a home game.
Nah.
If I was,
If I want to be a season holder for the Chiefs right now, give me a jet. I'll be out there.
hey, I don't care. I
Because
just
if I have enough money to get season tickets, I have enough money to get my own box. Therefore, I'll be cool with a jet on the way there. Then I don't have to worry about the bird. I don't have to worry about it.
yeah, you will. Okay, all right.
I'll be out there with Taylor Swift and Britney.
Oh Lord, jeez. The Swifties. Nah,
Can't stand y'all, Swifties. Don't
I'm not a Swiftie.
I'm not a Swiftie. Not thrice. We are no Swifties over here. We don't hate on Taylor Swift. We just don't see the the benefit that she provides y'all. You know, it doesn't make sense. At least for me. I don't know what she got y'all thinking in y'all heads.
I don't know.
But I don't know if y'all peeped. Before they went to the Jets game, Chiefs versus Jets this year, she was in the tabloids or whatever on the news for leading the celebrities and CO2 emissions for her jet or whatever. She goes to a Jets game. Everybody's looking at Taylor Swift at the Jets game. Now you look up Taylor Swift jet. It's not about her CO2 emissions. It's about her at the game. Marketing, PR, that's a master PR move.
Well,
Laying chess out here while we doing checkers.
okay. Who else is playing this weekend?
Alright, we got Texans and Titans. Well, if CJ Stroud is out, I'm going Texans.
He got hurt last week.
Yeah, he got hit in that. He probably in concussion protocol.
Okay, Texas.
Bucks and Packs.
X.
They,
Where
they put Packs.
Okay.
Giants and Saints.
Now that's a barn
Might-
burner right there.
Might have to go Giants. Might have to go Giants. DeVito is doing it for me, bruh.
Well, who's throwing for Saints? Is Carr still throwing?
I don't even know. I think Card got taken out.
And Jameis was running this
I
weekend.
don't know. Falcons and Panthers.
Oh, Falcons.
Yeah, 1-12. That's so sad. That's so sad. Sorry, Bryce. Shouldn't have gone first. Bears and Browns. I'm going Browns.
I don't know. Justin was lighting it up last week.
Justin got to get through the Browns defense. Got to go through Miles Garrett. The one who swung on Mason Rudolph with his own helmet.
Yeah. Okay.
49ers and Cardinals. I think the 49ers are like minus 900.
I'm going to spread on that one.
The spread is it's like 2 touchdowns.
I'm going to spread on that one.
I'm going to spread on the Cardinals.
You going to? No, you ain't.
Kyle Murray gonna dance around. Yeah. Commanders and Rams.
Rams. I don't know if I'm going money line this week or if I'm going player.
You possibly
Player props.
could go for player props. Cowboys and Bills.
Cowboys.
Really?
And Bills? Oh,
And
come
Buffalo?
on. Come on.
Ravens.
Josh ain't that good.
Jags. Ravens at Jags.
Now, I would love for the Jags to topple Ravens. I don't think it's going to happen.
Baltimore's favorite 3.5, or not favorite. Yeah, so spread.
Who's playing Monday night?
The 18 Eagles and Seahawks. Don't let me got flex.
Where are they playing?
Seattle.
Underdog who plays at home on Monday night always wins. You better go with Seattle on that one.
Really?
Underdog who plays at home on Monday night always wins.
Well, elementary math. Let me get you ahead. Cowboys barely beat the Seahawks. Cowboys smothered the Eagles.
Seahawks will
Seahawks
tell.
can barely beat the Eagles. I'm going for Seahawks on the spread. It's Eagles are favored the spread for, so I'm gonna go Seahawks spread.
I go Seahawks money line.
Really?
Yep.
That's all the game.
Because I think they're either going to win by 1 or 3. And so if you go Seahawks spread, you're going to lose.
I go Seahawks are their underdogs, so therefore it's a +4. They can win by 4 or more, or they can lose by.
They're only going to win by a point or a field goal.
Yeah, but if they win that, if they win that, I win my bet.
Even if
If they're the underdogs, it's +4. If they win, now if I lose by more than 4, then I lose. And if I lose less than 4, I still win.
okay.
I just can't lose by more than 4.
You won't.
That's like a 75% chance.
You won't.
Watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Okay.
Well, to flip the script on the generational link side, what do you feel how do you feel about our generation and how we're performing as we grow older into society? And my friend graduates this Saturday, and he's like, what, 2 years younger than me, almost?
Yeah, 2 years. You came out in 21?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Your generation, you guys, well, I can't say you guys.
I mean, at this point, the majority is what's represented on social media. So what you see is the majority.
I feel that you guys don't want to put the work in.
I've heard that, but there is a counter argument. But I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm just saying, okay, so you went and got your degree, yeah. Your degree is not a ticket to success. Your degree has given you a foundation that has proven to an employer that I have tools. I'm coming to the table with something.
And how do you feel about people with no degrees getting jobs? Or making more money than people with degrees?
Well, it depends on what the job is. But at some point, I do believe that people without degrees are only going to go so far
Yeah, I can understand.
than people with degrees. I do believe it's a balancing thing. That's why I say your generation doesn't want to put in the time. And I am the prime example of somebody with a degree that is excelling. I don't believe that I would be this far along in my career without my degree. I am a self-taught IT person. I have no certifications. I have nothing other than a piece of paper from K-State that say I went to school for 4 years and they're giving me a degree. That's all I have. But I have a proven track record that I am accomplished. I can move a product through the life cycle. I can make a product successful. I have managed people. I have managed systems. I have a track record. So when people look at my resume and I get the same thing, it says you have an impressive background and from what you went to school for. How did you do it? Well, when you get in companies, a good company, they're going to have different tools, different aids. You can take this class. That in-house certification don't mean jack diddly squat on the outside. But it afforded me to get a promotion and get that experience on my resume. Okay, so people with masters, people that you've got to have that first job.
Okay, so do you think the mentality that was instilled in you to get your degree and everything, do you think the mentality that you got that got you to where you are came from the community you grew up in, or the household that you grew up in? Do you think that's where some of it came from?
That's where all of it came from.
Okay, so you think, in our generation, do you think the community that we come from or are living within is the reason why we feel like we don't want to work? Or what I'm hearing is we do want to work, but we're not. What we're putting in isn't equated on what we're receiving.
Right.
Like we're getting exponential roles and minimal pay. Now that's not me. I'm gonna put myself in that situation.
Well, that's not your
I-
fault either. That's the company's fault in this day and age. Back when I was coming up, companies paid their employees more. Now companies, they want something for nothing. They want to keep all the profits.
Which is why we feel like that's why you think we don't want to work. It's like we do want to work. You're just not giving us the opportunity or the equal trade-off of putting in the work to, what we want.
Okay, but there's more than one company out there. So while you're working, you can be looking for something better because there are companies out there that still pay. You can't just stop and say, okay, well, I have a job. I'm going to stay with it. I got benefits. But then you can't complain about it. So do something about it. There's tools that you can do whatever you need to do to make a name for yourself, to get your name out there.
So how important do you think community is to people in our generation since we don't feel like putting in the work or
What do you mean how important community is?
like how your mentality came from where you grew up, your community?
But not in my community. That came up from within my household.
So you don't think you got stuff from what did you learn from the outside?
I didn't learn anything. I went to an academy. I didn't have good counselors. I didn't have good coaches. When I played ball, I played volleyball. I didn't have good coaches.
So
I got my push from my daddy. And oh, by the way, was very successful in the post office, but he never went past the 8th grade because his mother passed when he was in the 8th grade, and he was the oldest boy, and he had to make sure his sisters got their homework done, so he stopped going to school to help them and to help the house. But I got all my push and all my examples from my father and my mother. And then I had two siblings that were in my corner that told me I could do whatever I wanted to do. And don't let nobody ever tell you you can't. And I've always told you and your sister, you can do whatever you want to do, but you have to want to do it.
yeah, I want to do this shit, and y'all not gonna stop me. Y'all can say whatever y'all want in the comments, for real. It's not gonna stop me. Y'all can talk tippy tap, but what do you gain from that? I gain entertainment and whatever engagement you put in my comments. I don't really.
But I
care.
think social media has ruined your generation.
Oh, for sure.
It is
for
ruined.
sure.
So why do you think?
EFF.
Why do you think it took me so long to let you all have social media?
Well,
You and your sister was one of the last ones. Y'all had a cell phone.
we had
for reasons.
our first phone we had in 3rd grade.
Right. For reasons because you were not always with me. And I wanted you to be able to call me or to call your father should anything happen. That was the pure reason behind cell phones. But I did not let you all have social media until, what, 14,
Yeah.
15?
We didn't
There
have
was a
Insta-
reason.
We didn't have Instagram until like high school.
There was a reason. I didn't want anything out there or anybody out there making decisions for you. I wanted you to make your decisions based on my upbringing, not based on anything else out there.
Wow. Social media has skewed a lot of views on a lot of topics for my generation.
Yep.
Like the whole, what do you call it? The whole gender, the he, she, they, them.
Okay, first of all,
they, them.
yeah.
No hate towards them, but y'all, did y'all not get the attention y'all had or needed as a kid? Like, I don't understand the whole I respect your decision, but one, you're not gonna impose that crap on me.
You right?
You're not gonna impose that crap on my kid, nor in
Right.
the school system.
Right.
And for third, that makes
It's a simple rule.
I don't.
When you were growing up and learning pronouns, they meant what?
A group.
More than one person.
Yeah.
So how can a person be a they? You be what you want to be, but I can't be speaking to one person and call you a they. And I get corrected all the time on my part-time job when I start saying she and they go, they. So now I resort to calling the person by their name. Because I can't train my brain. First of all,
Yeah, I'll respect
First
you
of all-
whatever name you want to go by, Ace, Jack, Jessica, whatever. But once you get to that pronoun crap,
okay, so tell me this. Sex, and not in the act, but
no,
sex means what?
What the gender?
No. See, that's where everybody gets it wrong. Sex is what you're biologically
Yeah,
born
male.
as. Okay. Your gender is your orientation. So, when you have an application and they ask you your sex, you cannot check anything but male because that was what you were biologically born as, unless you have that
Show me the biologically composition of a they.
of a what?
Of a they. Show me the biological composition of a they. Show me a they of a dog. Show me a them of an eagle. Show me. Yeah. Like.
So yeah, so now you're asking that you're totally changing the English, the grammar of the basis of our English language.
I also think the whole pronoun and all that stuff is tarnishing the whole LGBTQ movement as a whole because not only did they, the extra letters, gay, all of them G-A-Y. That's all of it. Put it all together, that's what it is. Male, female, either.
Right.
Yeah, basically. But I think the whole pronoun stuff is just tarnishing and just.
And the whole
taking
pronoun, it came from one aspect of the LBGTQ, and that's the Q. That's the whole pronoun came from, is the Q.
Why can't it just be the LGBT and then the Q can be over there? Like I don't understand because now it's like everybody's doing it. Like everybody that's a part of the whole LGBT whatever is using the pronoun stuff. Because what? Y'all didn't use that before. Y'all didn't use that in the 90s. Y'all didn't. Why is it a thing now? Because of attention. Y'all just want attention. Like
See, that's the last thing you should use for attention.
Some of y'all should have got wrapped up and grabbed up in the store from your parents. Some of y'all didn't get the attention and all that stuff. Some of y'all should have got laid hands on. For real.
True. But then, then they be trying to call the cops on us because we didn't lay hands on our own offspring.
I know. That's another thing. Like,
And that's why I said, when you gonna tell me I can't lay hands, then
it's my own child.
you go raise them. Because if I cannot shape and mold as I see fit,
And we not even talking about balling up fit. We talking about not even leaving 3 fingerprints. Like, I don't know.
and your generation has no fear in anything. Have no fear.
Yeah,
Let me tell you.
I have a little bit of that.
Have no fear.
I don't have fear. I don't.
There's some things you need to be afraid of.
I mean, of course, I'm afraid to have certain interactions and I don't want to go towards certain things in life, of course. But how I think, if it's not gonna tarnish my reputation, if it's not gonna kill me, why not?
Right. Okay.
If it's not gonna hurt my morals, if it's not gonna hurt how I represent myself, and if it's not gonna stop me from being me and breathing, why won't I do it? That's like all these in-person, on-the-street things. That's why all these on-the-street pranksters feel like they can do whatever. I feel like they've never gotten popped off on, as in like verbally or whatever. But they still think
And that's
it's
the
funny.
thing
They
is, when
still think it's
somebody
funny.
pops off on you, your only recourse, instead of using your words, next thing you know, they want to pull out a gun on you because they can't handle.
It's an ego thing. It is an ego thing.
Well, Okay, that ego thing gonna get somebody killed.
Mm.
Gonna get somebody killed. You have to learn how to have confrontation.
Well, growing up, I don't think we've ever had, the only confrontation that we had was like arguing over like certain toys and stuff growing up.
But still. But okay, for instance,
Okay, let's talk
You-
about the influence of childhood on adult lives then. Because that's what it sounds like.
no. Growing up, when you had an argument with Marcus or Zion or anything, and y'all was arguing over Xbox or toys or everything, I want to play with that. No, I'm playing it right now. Was that the end of it?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, that was the end of it. You went on and found something else to play with. Now, when somebody tells somebody no and you really want it, then they start laying hands on each other. Where did that come from? Why is that even an option? Why is that even a thought?
I think it starts with the parents allowing.
Parents not stepping in and yanking them up. I wish you would. I
They're
wish
allowing.
you would.
It's the attention that they didn't get when they throw fits and whatnot. Leave them alone in a room or whatever. Come back when you feel like it, and that's what you get when you grow up. That's what
That was never an issue with my generation or my sister's generation.
But that's another reason what I was gonna say, which led me to think that, or how the reason why you didn't really want me and Paige going that far for school or whatever, because we grew up not really partying or whatever. So if we went far away enough, we can party and do the stuff we couldn't do close to home and get away with it.
And what did that buy you? What
I
did you
didn't-
feel like
I
you
didn't
missed
do-
out on anything?
I didn't do much. I went to school to hoop. You know I don't drink. There's only one thing else to do, and there's nothing else to do other than that.
Right,
Except grow.
right. But now I'm just saying. Oh, that sucks. Now I'm just saying. But everything that you thought it was, I wanted you all just to have a healthy college experience. I went to a PWI, whatever.
Predominantly white institution.
Right. I went there, and there were times I could have easily gotten in trouble because what? 30 miles away was a army base, and at the army base was the NCO club, non-commissioned officers club, and there was, if you didn't have a party on campus, you went to the NCO club. So I did my fair share of partying, but I know when it came Sunday, I better be sobered up and ready to study for Monday morning.
Sometimes I feel like you robbed my college life.
Why?
Because growing up, even like everybody has this idea of going to like a big Power 5 school or whatever, going to college game day, tailgating or whatever. That's what I wanted to do. Granted, we had a different plan, go to school to play basketball and whatnot, but I also wanted to live my dream, go to a big school and, tailgate with my friends. Like, I even wanted to go to JMU. You wouldn't even let me go to JMU.
Right, because JMU, half of the people that went to JMU, exactly. And so it's like, yeah, no.
Okay, what about, well, I would never step foot on ODU. Virginia Tech. Well, yeah, it's engineering school.
Yeah, and that's not what you wanted to do.
You wouldn't even let me go, you wouldn't even let me apply to K-State.
Because I knew that was too far.
Too far, it's a plane ride home.
Yeah. And so on those short
Breaks?
breaks, that fall break, 3-4 days, that wasn't worth you even coming home for a plane ride. So where would you have gone? I didn't have any family left out there.
Really? Not Jason?
No.
Dewan?
No, he was in Florida by then.
Dewana.
So, yeah, so no, there was none of that. It was not that I wanted you to go someplace that, hey, I know you. And if you got homesick, I needed to get to you.
I just hate people.
See, that's another thing. You got to get over that. You're in your own way of success. I do want you to know that.
I'm in my own way of success.
You're in your own way of success.
I'm okay with that.
No.
I'd rather have it be myself than another person.
No, but you need to be able to be comfortable around an environment where.
Yup. Video got corrupted. It's cool though. I'm gonna just catch you on the next episode. Deuces.